Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you back to Memorial Field this evening as your Charlottetown Goodies Auto Body Islanders take on the Moncton Mets. Prior to the game, we are excited to share with you two great presentations as we celebrate the inaugural 2010 Charlottetown Islanders team, as well as a special championship ring ceremony. Before we get to that, we are excited to announce that while you're enjoying the game, you are encouraged to stop by our canteen to see our great staff who will be serving up delicious ballpark favorites all season long, including hot dogs, hamburgers, cold drinks, sunflower seeds, and more. While you're at the canteen, be sure to grab your official game day program, which will be free of charge all season long. We're proud to announce these programs are packed with team info, rosters, sponsors, and a game sheet scorebook, which you can use to mark the game from your seat. Each program will also enter you into a draw to win a $25 Boston Pizza gift card, which will be drawn after the fourth inning. That's right, just by picking up your program, you're entered to win. We're also excited to announce that we are now accepting debit and credit at the canteen for all canteen or apparel purchases. And now we're pleased to announce the starting lineup. Today's lineup is brought to you by Jordan Ellis Mortgage Brokers. For the Visit Moncton Mets, the lineup is as follows. At second base, number 29, Nick St. Pierre. At shortstop, number 7, Justin Cormier. At third base, number 24, Jeremy Arsenault. At designated hitter, number 25, Brian Smith. In right field, number 6, Sean Bartley. Playing first base, number 11, Jesse Malone. In left field, number 9, Matt McLeod. Catcher, number 3, Nick LeBlanc. Center fielder, number 33, Zach Patani. And on the mound, number 4, Don Good. And the starting lineup for your Charlottetown Goodies Auto Body Islanders. At catcher, number 36, Duncan Pickett. At shortstop, number 85, Dylan Deuce. In center field, number 29, Jack Carratt. In right field, number 20, Josh Myers. At first base, number 19, Kyle Thompson. At second base, number 15, Tyson McKinnon. Designated hitter, number 21, Nathan Van Putten. At third base, number 14 is Sam Worth. In left field, number 18, Jack McKenzie. And the man on the mound, number 17, Jake Beck. Mets and Charlottetown Islanders players to take their respective baselines. We would now like to take a moment to welcome back to Memorial Field the members and coaching staff of the 2010 Charlottetown Goodies Auto Body Islanders. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get them a round of applause. In 2009, Allison McDonald and Walter McEwen had a vision what the direction of baseball on Prince Edward Island was becoming, as many talented athletes started to head off island in the winter months to pursue their passion of playing baseball. It was becoming apparent that these players did not have a place to play back home to both sharpen their game while away at school as well as after they graduated and returned home. In 2010, the Charlottetown Goodies Auto Body Islanders entered what was a very experienced New Brunswick Senior League, rife with many gifted baseball players. This group of
You just do your thing, and I'm gonna try to get going here.
Leading off the game for the second baseman, 29, Nick St. Pierre. Batting second for the Moncton Nets, shortstop number 7, Justin Cormier. Now batting third baseman number 24, Jeremy Urson. Now batting designated hitter number 25, Brian. Now batting right fielder, 6, Son. Ladies and gentlemen, the Islanders would like to take a moment to recognize their title sponsor, Goody's Auto Body. Goody's Auto Body have been the title sponsor of the Charlottetown Islanders since their inaugural season in 2010. Head on down and see the brand new owner, Jonathan, and his incredible team on Easy Street for all your auto body needs. Leading off the bottom of the first inning for your Islanders, pitcher number 36, Moncton.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Charlottetown Islanders live stream here on Tuesday night as the Charlottetown Goodies Auto Body Islanders take on the Moncton Mets as Pickett flares one into left field there. It drops. He's on his way to second and in there with a stand-up double to lead off the bottom of the first for your Islanders. Now batting for your Islanders, shortstop number 85, Dylan Doucette. In the first inning, the Mets were able to get two aboard, but Jake Beck, the guy starting today for the Islanders, was able to strand both runners with back-to-back strikeouts to close out the top of the first inning. Now we got Dylan Doucette at the bat here. He is shortstop tonight, wearing number 85. On the mound here for the Moncton Mets is Don Goods. First pitch to Doucette is down the middle there for a strike, 0-1. Pickett stands out at second here as the Islanders work with a man in scoring position and nobody away. If you're just joining us pregame, we honored the 2010 Charlottetown Islanders baseball team with a great ceremony. Andrew McDonald throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. As we also saw some players who missed the home opener weekend receive their rings from the Islanders 2025 National Championship. Justin Cormier of the Mets, among those who was invited to join the Islanders last summer, received his ring here as the Mets make their first visit to Charlottetown of the 2026 season. Goods on the mound now gets set in his delivery stance. 1-1 pitch upcoming here. That one's going to be ruled low. 2-1 goes the count. The Islanders to this point in the season, 4-0, a perfect record, leading the league by 2 games in the early parts here. We are in late May. Islanders' 5th game of the season already to this point as they look to remain perfect against the visiting Mets here as Goods steps off the mound. Takes time. Doucette will adjust his gloves before getting back into the box to face the 2-1 count. Doucette set at the plate. Pickett takes his lead out at second. Goods delivers. Low there as we get ball 3. 3-1 now in favor of Doucette. The Islanders returning to action here on PEI for the second stint of the 2026 season. The defending not only NBSBL champions, but the defending national champions looking to three-peat this season as they won back-to-back championships in 24 and 25, and then go defend their crown as national champions later on this summer. Delivery there. That one raced up back the middle where it came from in between right and center. Pickett's getting the wave around third. He's going home. Doucette on his way to second. Slides then safely as Pickett scores. That's an RBI double to start off the game for Dylan Doucette. Now batting center fielder number 29, Jack Kraft. Jack Kraft steps up to the dish here now. Left-hander's first taste of action today against fellow lefty on the mound. Southpaw delivering here, Goods. Sent that right back up to the pitcher. He'll check Doucette back at second before taking the slow roller and throwing it over to first to record the first out of the bottom of the first here. Myers. Now batting, right fielder number 20, Josh Myers. Josh Myers, another lefty here for the Charlottetown Goodies Auto Body Islanders, steps up to the plate. Goods has finally recorded his first out of the ball game as he faces now the cleanup hitter for the Islanders for the first time with Doucette still in scoring position there at second as that one is flared up high into the sky. Going back for it is the catcher, and he will not have a play. It drops just against the fence in foul territory. Later on this summer, the Charlottetown Goodies Auto Body Islanders go on to defend their national crown and two-time NBSBL crown in Chatham. Sticking around the Maritimes here for the first time in a couple of years, the Islanders don't have far to travel to make sure their crown stays right where they're playing for it here in the Maritimes. The 0-1 count now. Myers, Goods checks on Doucette out at second, gets set to deliver. Here's the pitch. Catching the edge of the plate, says the home plate umpire. 0-2 count, finds Myers. Back up the middle. Is he going to get through the gap? And it's knocked off the shortstop's glove. Doucette gets the hold side at third base, though, as it is a dicey call. But the Islanders go for the side of caution and keep runners on the corners with only one away. And Callum Thompson making his debut of the game, the AP player, a staple in the Prince Edward Island baseball community to this point, has played for multiple PEI championship teams. And now gets his taste of action with the senior team. Now batting first base, number 19, Callum Thompson. The first baseman, right-handed bat, steps up to the plate here to face Goods for the first time this evening. Goods gets set to deliver to the AP player here for the Islanders. Batting fifth, far outside, 1-0. Hit. Thompson with the 1-0 count in his favor here. Runners on the corners for the Islanders. Doucette at third. Myers out at first. Thompson 1-0 count. Here comes Goods. Checking his swing, but it is a strike nonetheless. 1-1. Callum Thompson, a native of my hometown, Belfast, Prince Edward Island. Former honorary captain of the QMJHL Charlottetown Islanders. Gets to don the green, black, and white here for Goodies Auto Body Islanders. His first season with the big club. Swing and a miss there by Thompson, 1-2. He'll get his instructions from the third base coach. Runners on the corners, 1-2 count, one away. Bottom of the first. Islanders already ahead, 1-0. 1-2 from Goods. Popped up and out of play. It'll remain 1-2. A chilly night here in Charlottetown, overcast, as we have had a couple real nice weekends of action here. Hit on this Tuesday night, however, with some clouds, a bit of wind, and a brisk temperature below 10 degrees. The ball will be coming off the bats a little slower than usual tonight. Thompson sends it back up the middle. 2-ball potentially here to second for one. Over to first. In time, double play, and the Islanders manage to score one, but leave the runners aboard at the corners. We'll head now to the top of the second. Your Islanders ahead, 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you looking to get your hands on some fresh Islanders merchandise? The Islanders are excited to unveil their vintage style apparel for the 2026 season. Head on up to the canteen and purchase yours today or submit your online order. leading off the top of the second for the Mets. First baseman, number 11, Jesse Malone.
Big cut at that one there for the first strike on the top of the second is Jesse Malone, the first baseman for the Mets at the plate. He bats left-handed here against Jake Beck. He pulls that one fair to play into the trees on the right-hand side of the field. And Beck is quickly ahead 0-2 against Malone. That one check swing bunt out towards second base. Picked up there by McInnes and over to Thompson in time. One away. Now batting left fielder number 9, Matt McLeod. Left fielder number 9, Matt McLeod, batting right-handed against Jake Beck for the first taste of his evening action here. Beck delivers. That one in there for a strike. 0-1. That one flared up behind the band there as it drifts back out into play. Beck will call for it, and he makes the grab there. 2 out here in the top of the second. Quick work by Jake Beck. Now batting catcher number 3, Nick LeBlanc. Catcher Nick LeBlanc for the Mets steps into the left-handed batter's box. He'll get his first bat against Beck, the righty, on the mound here for the Islanders. That one outside, first pitch, 1-0. In there for a strike. The count gets evened up at 1-1. Outside there, 2-1 goes the count. 2 outs here as stepping back up to the bat. Number 3, Nick LeBlanc. That one fouled off. It will remain now. Check that. It goes now to 2-2 with 2 away here. The number 8 hitter at the plate for the Mets. Top of second. Islanders ahead 1-0. Beck gets set on the mound here. LeBlanc awaits the 2-2 payoff pitch. Back ready, few breaths. Here comes the windup. Check bat there to third base this time around. Picked up, thrown across the plate. And there in time, over the diamond goes the third baseman for the Islanders, Sam Worth to Thompson. AP to AP. And we're now going to go bottom 2. Islanders up 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a moment to recognize some of our key sponsors for the 2026 season. The Islanders are proud to acknowledge Greenfoot Energy Solutions, Chucky Sports. Leading off the bottom of the second to the Islanders, second baseman, number 15, Tyson McKinnon.
Back here for the bottom of the second inning, Tyson McGinnis will lead off for the Islanders as they lead 1-0 as he fouls off the first pitch he sees. 0-1.
I would say kind of hard for their base coach to go around.
Goods on the mound now, gets set. The 0-1, McGinnis will take it in the dirt, 1-1. Down low there, 2-1. Two and one pitch here. Goods gets set to deliver. McGinnis awaits. Here it is. That one's going to be tapped foul. 2-2. McGinnis wishing he got a little more of that one. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Does Van Button even have a walk-up song?
Full count now, 3-2.
The pop? Or go to Spotify?
3-2 full count here. Goods gets set. The delivery now to McGinnis. He'll get a piece of that one. Fouled off, end of the play. We'll do it at least one more time at 3-2. Takes his time. Goods now 3-2. Inside and in the dirt. It's a full count walk. McGinnis. The patience pays off as he worked the count, battled off multiple pitches, and gets rewarded with the leadoff walk. And that'll bring up now to the plate 21, designated hitter Nathan Van Putten. Now batting, designated hitter number 21, Nathan Van Putten. The southpaw for the Mets allows the leadoff man to reach base here in the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up Van Putten here. Goods gets set. The first pitch of his at-bat is going to be outside for a ball, 1-0. Delivery outside there. The breaking ball could not come back across the plate. Van Putten ahead 2-0. The 2-0. Goods gets set. Takes a look over to first at McGinnis. He'll come to the plate. The 2-0 to Putten. In the dirt again, 3-0 now. Van Putten will definitely have the red light on here, you would think. Allow this pitcher to see if Goods can get back in the zone. Ahead 3-0 with nobody out and already one man aboard, looking to make it 2 and move McGinnis into scoring position. Goods is set. Here comes the 3-0. That one low down the middle, says Blue, and it is 3-1. And that one right on the edge there is back-to-back pitches. Van Putten took a step towards the first base bag. Each time, though, Blue calls strike. 3-2, full count now. Sixth pitch of the at-bat up next here as Van Putten looks to try and advance McInnes. Leadoff walk issued to him. He takes his lead off first. Goods gets set. The full count pitch. That one smacked on the ground up to first. Over to second. Will he go for one? Back to first. Not in time for two, though. They get the forced play on the fielder's choice at second. Van Putten aboard at first. Now batting third baseman, number 14, Sam Worth. Worth gets set here to face off against the lefty Goods for the first time this evening. 8:16 local time here. Action pitch here from Goods for his slapped up and drifting out of play, and it will land in the trees. 0-1. Bunt there laid down. Successfully done so. Over to first in time, though it goes. Worth out on the sacrifice bunt. He advances Van Putten up to second. 2 away. Now batting, left fielder, number 18, Jack McKenzie. Outside there, 1-0, it goes to McKenzie. McKenzie has started his year off strong, batting .500 so far this season, with one extra base hit through 4 games. Fouled off at a play. That one goes to even up the count at 1-1. In there for strike, 1-2 now. Goods gets ahead of McKenzie as the right-hander batter looks to try and get across. The Islanders man in scoring position, Van Putten, over at second base. Goods delivers the 1-2 outside. 2-2 goes the count. McKenzie looking to improve on his .500 average, get ahead of that big Mendoza line he is currently on right now. No hotter start. Goods delivers the 2-2. Runner going from second to third. Van Putten tagged out, and that will retire the Islanders on the attempted stolen base. Hit and run not working out for the Islanders there. And we'll now go to the top of 3, 1-0 Islanders.
Islanders fans, did you know that we don't just have a great team on the field? Head on up to the canteen to see our incredible volunteers as they have whatever you're craving. Our great product is supplied from our incredible sponsors, Dave's Wholesale and Old Dutch Food. Grab something hot, cold, or somewhere in between. While you're up there, make sure you pick up your free game day program. Each program will be on. Now batting center fielder number 33, Zach Batani.
Batani sees the first pitch ball from Beck, 1-0. Beck now does not take long in between pitches. That one fouled off. 1-1 goes the count. Beck delivers there. The 1-1 now turns to 1-2. Strike called. That pitch curls low outside, 2-2. The 2-2 back now gets set. Into the windup he goes. And he will retire the number 9 batter, Batani, on strikes. One away here in the top of the third. Now batting, second baseman, number 29, Nick St. Pierre. That one tapped in between the gap between first and second. And aboard with a 1-out single is St. Pierre.
Now batting shortstop number 7, Justin Cormier.
Worthless. Cormier now gets set at the plate after the mound visits. This first pitch outside, 1-0 to Cormier. The 1-0 pitch here now comes to Cormier. Beck delivers. In there for a strike, 1-1. Man at first in St. Pierre for the Mets. 1 out. 1-1 count at the plate. Shortstop Justin Cormier for the Mets, the number 2 batter. Gets set for the third pitch of his at-bat. Beck delivers. Curls in there for a strike. 1-2 now against Cormier. That one sent back up towards the middle. Could be a 2-ball here, but it's bobbled out there by the shortstop. And he will now not have a play at 2. Not being able to make a clean transfer there was Dylan Doucette. He manages to recoup, get the 1-2 away now as Cormier reaches on the error fielder's choice. Now batting, third baseman, number 24, Jeremy Arsenault. Arsenault, first pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Cormier heads back to first base. 2 away, Islanders ahead, 1-0, hits 3-2. Beck now looking to come back from that ball to lead off this at-bat. Outside again, though, he goes 2-0, releasing a little too early there was Beck. 2 balls, 2 out. Cormier at first. Arsenault, number 3 man. At the plate for the Mets. He checks his swing. Did he hold up? He did not. Strike 1, 2-1. He catches the edge of the zone there as the bat was not even thinking about leaving the shoulder of Jeremy Arsenault for a second. The third baseman now gets set back in that left-handed batter's box. Beck, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Man at first in Cormier. Beck gets set now on the mound. The pitch, the delivery, here it comes. Ooh, just high, says home plate blue. 3-2, full count now. The payoff pitch, full count, runner on the go. And it is low inside for a full count walk. 2 aboard now for the Mets with 2 away. Now batting, designated hitter number 25, Brian Smith. The first pitch here to Smith. In there for a strike, 0-1. 2 aboard, 1 in scoring position is Cormier at second base. Beck gets set here to deliver the 0-1, 2 away. Brian Smith awaits. In the dirt, ball bounces away from Pickets. The runners will both advance. Now 2 in scoring position here with 2 away for the Mets. The 1-1, 2 away coming up here from Beck. Low for a ball, 2-1. Outside there, 3-1 now. Beck struggling a little bit here to get out of the top of the third. 2 in scoring position, 2 away, 3-1 count. Beck gets set. Here's the delivery. That one tapped on the ground, over to the shortstop there. Doucette picks it up, fires it across the diamond, and a beautiful scoop there by Thompson. Gets the out at first, and Beck escapes the jam. 1-0, Isles head to the bottom of 3. Field in beautiful Victoria Park. We got a bit of a cast over evening tonight. Islanders looking to stay perfect, 4-0 to this point. McKenzie was at the dish in the bottom of the second before Van Putten thrown out at third to close it out. He'll now start off with a fresh count now in the bottom of the third, 1-0 as he sees ball 1. .500 batter to this point in the season with 1 extra base hit. McKenzie looking to keep that hot start going in Game 5 of the season for your undefeated Goodies Auto Body Islanders. Goods gets McKenzie to swing at another one there, low, 1-2. The pitch there, Goods is low in the dirt. Can't get McKenzie to dip down there again. 2-2. Call strike on the inside edge there. McKenzie gets sat down looking, 1 away here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll bring up the catcher, 36, Duncan Pickett. Now batting catcher number 36, Duncan Pickett. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Pickett gets set. And there, low rules home plate umpire. It is 1-0 to start this ball count. Goods gets set here to deliver the pitch. Pickett's awaits. Left-handed batter's box here. Calls time. Doesn't like how long it's taking Goods to get ready. He gets back into the left-hand batter's box now. Gets set. Here's Goods with the pitch. That one sent high into the sky out towards left field. And it will drop in front of the left fielder there for the Mets. And Pickett's is aboard with a one-out single. One aboard here for the Islanders. Ahead 1-0. One out in the bottom of the third.
Now batting, shortstop, number 85, Dylan Doucette.
Dylan Doucette gets set here at the plate. Runner stays put at first as the first pitch Doucette will see is outside for a ball. 1-0. Runner is on the go there. Pickett's charging for second. And the ball is not clipped up cleanly by the second baseman out there for the Mets. Nick St. Pierre can't get it up. And it's a stolen base for Pickett's. Count 2-0 against Doucette. That one's up high, and it's another ball here. 3-0 for Doucette in favor. Pickett's out at second base, one away. Here in the bottom of the third, Islanders currently ahead 1-0, leading hits 4-2. That one catches a glimpse of the plate. 3-1 as Goods keeps Doucette at the dish. Not issuing the free base as of yet. 3-1 the count in favor of Doucette. That one tap foul by Doucette. Full count now with one away and a man in scoring position with Pickett's out at second. Some activity now in the Mets bullpen. They have a right-hander getting loose. Goods still in this game. 3-2 count with one away and a runner on second. Doucette gets set for the delivery from Goods. Here's the pitch. In the dirt there, and Doucette works the walk. Two aboard now for Jack Kraft. Now batting center fielder number 29, Jack Kraft. First pitch to Kraft is there on the edge for a strike. 0-1. That one drifts high and outside. 1-1. The count is evened up here against the lefty Kraft. Goods looking to keep it at just two men aboard to this point. The 1-1, 1 out. Pickett's out at second. Doucette at first. The 1-1 to Kraft. Goods. The delivery. That one will catch a piece of the plate there. 1-2 now as Goods fights back. Islanders ahead here. 1-0, threatening to add on more here in the bottom of the third. Jack Kraft batting in the 3-hole here this evening for the Islanders. Goods into his set position. The delivery now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss there, and he gets Kraft on strikes. 2 away. Now batting, right fielder, number 20, Josh Myers. Myers now left-handed batter against the lefty on the mound. That one up high, almost getting hot Myers off his feet. 1-0. Pickett's remains out at second in scoring position with 2 away. Doucette the man at first as Myers looks to increase the Goodies Auto Body Islanders lead here in the bottom of the third. Already ahead 1-0. That run coming across in the first inning. The pitch there is in the dirt. Bounce to home plate. 2-0. Josh Myers, a power threat for the Islanders here. Wind blowing out towards right field. Good conditions despite the cold for the cleanup hitter of the Islanders. Myers gets set now ahead in the count. 2-0. 2 outs. 2 aboard. And that one will catch an edge of the plate, says Blue. 2-1 goes the count. Mets bullpen, the man warming up now, has the sweater off as he gets close to being ready to enter this ball game should Goods get into any more trouble. With 2 aboard here in the bottom of the third, he gets set. Time called by Myers. Myers now ready again in the lefty batter's box. The 2-1 from Goods. Swing and a miss there on a ball just on the outside corner. And that'll even it up at 2-2 with 2 outs, 2 aboard here in the bottom of the third. Back set now in the lefty batter's box is Myers. Cleanup man gets ready to face the 2-2 even pitch. Goods awaits a signal he likes from his man behind the plate. And that one received by LeBlanc just down low. We got a full count now with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Islanders looking to extend their lead, currently ahead by a run that came back in the bottom of the first inning. Runners take their leads. Good gets set with the 3-2 full count. That one low. Myers works the walk, and that'll load the bases for number 19, the AP, playing first base, Callum Thompson. We get a mound visit here. Now batting, first baseman, number 19, Callum Thompson. Bases loaded for the AP from Belfast PEI. 2 away. Goods remains on the mound after the visit. First pitch of the at-bat is going to be in there for a strike. They attack to start right off the hop. It's 0-1. Goods now set on the mound. The 0-1. Thompson awaits. Swing and a miss there. It's 0-2. Foul tip, says the home plate umpire, but caught by the catcher. 0-2. 2 away. Thompson threatening here, looking to square up a ball, get it in play, and get some men across for the Islanders. Make this a multi-run ball game here in the bottom of the third. The pitch here now from Goods is down low. Behind the plate it goes, but told to hold. His Pickett's at third. 1-2. Goods feeling the heat here. The Islanders threatening. 3 aboard. Bases are juiced. Thompson, the 1-2 count. And he will ring him up. The AP sat down on strikes with a chance to cash a few. We'll head, though, now to the top of the fourth. Islanders lead 1-0. First pitch barely sees at the top of the fourth is a strike from Beck. 0-1. That one will drop too low, says home plate. 1-1. That one tapped on the ground out to the second baseman there. McInnes picks it up cleanly over to first in time. 1 away. Now batting, first baseman, number 11, Jesse Malone. First pitch here to Malone is inside. That one cranked on, but fouled at a play. 2-1. Two-one pitch now incoming from Beck. That one flared up high out towards left field territory. Giving chase is McKenzie. He will not get there as it drops in play. Man on his way to second is Malone. And he'll be there with a stand-up double with one away here for the Mets. Now batting, left fielder, number 9, Matt McLeod. We'll get a quick mound visit here from Pickett's as he checks in with Beck on the mound there. Get them on the same page as they have the tying run aboard, threatening with an AP player stepping up in Matt McLeod. Fouled off there, 0-1. Fouled off there once again. And now the count 0-2 here against McLeod. Beck gets set on the mound here to attack with one away and one aboard in scoring position. Malone out at second. It'll take a deep ball to the gap to score him. Malone now gets set at second, takes an extended lead. Pitch here. The 0-2 upstairs by Beck. McLeod stays patient, 1-2. Beck gets set now here on the mound. The 1-2 pitch. He gets a signal he likes. The big lead out there by the pitch here by Beck. 1-2. Swing and a miss there. Beck rings him up. And it's 2 away now here in the top of the 4th against the Mets. Malone remains out at second, and that'll bring up with their tying run out at second base in Malone. Back here, the pitch. That one upstairs, 1-0. Back set now on the mound. LeBlanc at the plate. Awaits. Here it is. The 1-0, 2 away. That one flared off the bat into the netting just behind the plate and in front of us, and it'll go 1-1.